Hello everyone and welcome to the channel Unlock Law Online English. In today's video, we will be studying about an important case law, that is Sunil Batra versus Delhi administration. So now let's know what are the facts of this case. The petitioner Sunil Batra was convicted of a death sentence at Tihar Central Jail. He wrote a letter to the Hon'ble Supreme Court judge relating to the treatment which was given by the jail authority. In the letter, Sunil Batra complained of a brutal assault by a head wardener on another prisoner, Prem Chand. He was assaulted and tortured by the prison authorities. Due to that, he suffered an injury in his private parts. He mentioned in the letter that these all acts were done for the sake of extracting money from the victim's relative. The letter, which was written by the petitioner, was revised into a habeas corpus proceeding. The Hon'ble Supreme Court appointed Amicus Curiae, that is, friend of court, and asked them to visit the prison and gather information relating to the issue. After collecting the information, Amicus Curiae reported that the petitioner has sustained serious anal injury because of a rod. In that report, they mentioned that all acts were done because of the unfulfilled demand for money from the prison authorities. Prison authorities tried to cover up the matter by stating that the injury was sustained by the petitioner is due to piles, and if we see that the actual scenario, it was not. Now, what were the issues that was discussed in this case? Whether the Supreme Court can entertain the petition by a convict. Can convicted person enjoy the fundamental rights guaranteed under Article 14, 19, and 21? What judicial remedies can be granted to prevent and punish their breach and to provide access to prison justice? What prison reform perspectives and strategies should be adopted to strengthen, in the long run, the constitutional mandates and human rights imperatives? Now, moving on to the judgment. In the present case, Supreme Court held that the jail authorities does not have any right to torture or give punishment to prisoners without permission of the court, and the Honorable Court held that fundamental rights were infringed in the present case. Honorable Court held that whenever fundamental rights were infringed, people can directly knock on the doors of the Supreme Court and High Court by Article 32 and Article 226, and held that Section 30, Clause 2 of the Prison Act 1894 clearly states about solitary confinement by the prison authorities. But there is nothing about torturing the prisoners. Honorable Court held that even convicted people also have the right to life and personal liberty. Grievance deposit boxes shall be maintained by or under the orders of the district magistrate and the sessions judge, which will be opened as frequently as it deemed fit, and suitable action shall be taken against the complaints made. Sessions judge shall be informed by the jail authorities of any punitive action taken against the prisoner within 2 days of such action with reasons if prior permission was not obtained. The court also stated that law in the books and in the courts is of no help unless it reaches the prisoner and is understandable language and in understandable form. There is therefore need to get ready a prisoner's handbook in the regional language and make them freely available to the inmates. To know the law is a first step to be free from the fear of unlaw. Pressing the need for prison reform and provisions for adequate facilities to prisoner to enable them not only to be acquainted with their legal rights, but also to record their complaints and grievances and to have a confidential interviews periodically. Lawyers were nominated for this purpose by the district magistrate or the court having jurisdiction. I hope this video was informative and you learned about the case. To know more about such landmark judgments in a very easy format, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you, and we'll meet you in the next video.